I also don't think Leicester are consistent enough to finish in this top six and really say, actually, we need to be making an exception for Leicester and dropping out Arsenal. Hello and welcome back to 2 Minute Tuesday on my channel. Today we are going to be doing something that was inspired by a close friend of mine. His name is Louis. He runs a YouTube channel and also a blog. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Today we will be talking about should the top six be redefined. In recent years we have seen Arsenal, Tottenham and even Chelsea and Man United drop off the form which we usually associate with a top six side, and that is the question we're going to be answering today, is should we redefine the top six year on year, or should it be on trophies? If you are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and as always leave a comment. Do you believe that we should be redefining the top six? So without further ado, we will start this week's 2 Minute Tuesday. So the first thing I think we need to talk about in terms of redefining the top six is where that phrase sort of comes from. Sort of in the late 90s, the term top four was coined, with Newcastle, Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool sort of being the teams you would associate with it. In the 2000s, Newcastle were very much replaced with Chelsea, and that's sort of how it stuck for about 10 years until Manchester City's takeover and Spurs' rise to prominence in the early 2010s. So that's where it's come from. It is the elite members of the league. Towards the back end of the noughties in 2008-2009, Aston Villa, Fulham, Everton were all challenging to be in the top six, but it obviously ended up emerging that it was Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. So that's where the history comes from, and those are the teams who are in it today: Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs and Manchester City. So it's an interesting concept. All of these teams since 2008 have won trophies, but some of them are in very little capacity. And I'm not saying this just because I'm a Chelsea fan. It's very easy to rub it in that, you know, Chelsea had a very good last decade, so did Manchester City and so did Liverpool. Spurs, on the other hand, haven't won anything since 2008. Arsenal have won 4 FA Cups. And whilst that is all well and good, if we are going off trophies, then the likes of Leicester should already be in the top six because they've won a Premier League. In terms of league position though, that's where it gets really interesting. Since Leicester won the league, each of the top six have pretty much finished there or thereabouts in the top six positions, an exception being last year where I believe Leicester snuck in once again. I personally believe the redefining of the top six is something that we need to wait on. While Spurs haven't won anything since 2008, they've been runner-up a few times in the Premier League. They were runner-up, of course, in the Champions League when Liverpool won it, and that's a really important takeaway to take from it, is that they do finish in the top six more often than not. I think at the minute of current form, Arsenal are the most likely to drop out of the top six, but I also don't think Leicester are consistent enough to finish in this top six and really say, actually, we need to be making an exception for Leicester and dropping out Arsenal. Naturally, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City and Chelsea, I don't think they would be in contention. Depends on obviously how Chelsea finished this season. Chelsea have always had ups and down seasons, like they finished 10th one year. The year Leicester won the league, they finished 10th, but that was a year after winning the Premier League. There's always an argument for it. I think what needs to be done if we are looking to redefine, and what a team has to do to achieve that, to finish consistently among the top six, to consistently take one person out, for example if it's Arsenal, if it's Spurs, if it's Chelsea, to finish higher than them in the top six, then I think we can really start to consider it a top seven, or depending if it is just Arsenal or just Spurs or just Chelsea, we can consider them out of the top six. I think it's a really interesting debate, so let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think we should redefine the top six? I am personally at this current moment in time thinking maybe not, but make sure you get all the information. Click Louis' link in the description and get all the information about it before you make your decision. And then come back here and leave a comment. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Stick around on this channel, why not, eh? We have at least 2 videos a week for you guys coming on this channel every week, at least until the Premier League ends. And most importantly, stay safe. Cheers!